Yes, ready.
So what I told you just now, it can be compared somewhat like this, you know.
Hmm.
You have your car, you
Yeah.
want to sell it to someone, and when you sell that car to someone, you will also tell him, you will invite him to your house and give him a cup of tea and tell him that,
Hmm.
you know, you loved the car. Or you will explain how you really loved the car.
Hmm.
Is that a requirement?
Not a requirement.
But it is a requirement also. Or why you think it is a requirement, or why I think it's a requirement is because you want him also to take care of the car the same way you have taken care of it. That's why you are giving the grounding along with giving the car.
Yeah.
And nowadays people don't do that normally because so many cars are there. You purchase one, sell it like a commodity, you know. See?
Hmm.
Rather, you did not love the car. You did not create the car. Imagine you created that car. In which case, you will tell the buyer, you know, how you have to take care of that, how you have to use it, how the best or function out of it can be tapped. And that, of course, is there to an extent in that book which they give along with the car when you purchase a new one.
Yeah.
But now I realize that even many people do not read that book also. Almost 50% of the people whom I have asked to, they have not read the manual of the car. Anyway, because they think they understand it.
But
They understand it also.
but
Even
now,
then, if you love that new car, though you know, you just go through that. Especially if it's a unique car, and everybody sold kind of a normally purchased car, everybody knows it. But if you purchase a Rolls Royce or a BMW or a Mercedes Benz, you would love to go through the manual of that. So every idea that I deliver or people deliver or a manager or a leader delivers should have that kind of a gravity. Every idea, or at least at critical point of time, the idea or the concept or the guidance or the concept that he explains to his colleagues, it should have that unique quality of a BMW. It's not be anybody can drive kind of a car. Get the point? Is that clear?
it is clear. Now I have another doubt that you give the grounding. You give the grounding for whatever idea you give. But how come? How much will that other person who is receiving that idea operate? That person will have uh, his or her own dimensions of understanding that grounding. You know, whether you have provided that grounding for something, or utilizing that grounding will depend upon his or her competencies to comprehend and a number of variables of that aspect.
That you say because you are proceeding now from the example of selling of a car.
No, 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 no.
He may not use it. But an idea, if it is given with the grounding, it goes where? Into that fertile land of his consciousness.
Okay.
So, unlike a car, it is very, very much liable to evolve, to grow, because it is in a fertile, it is in a live ground of consciousness, where the intellect functions are operating. See that he listens to you.
Okay.
Okay, you are talking about those people who pretend that they listen and they don't do it. We don't focus our attention upon them.
I am sorry. I am asking about a different question. You not in the case of a car, but when you provide the ground, will it non-consciously also work?
It has to work.
Okay.
If this person has heard it.
Okay.
That's how I tell in my, most of the time nowadays I talk rather in very serious terms to the recipients, the students, that if you have heard it, it will work in your minds. It may be functioning even at the moment of your death. Sometimes I tell them. I tell them partly because at least then they may put the gears of the real listening also, along with hearing. So it has to function, don't you think so? Even in the case of purchasing a car, whenever he takes it out, he is likely to remember. But he may not do it, that's a different issue. That what you said is correct. Therefore, that is why throughout history that continuous work of facilitating the evolution of human beings are going on, you know. That works are going on. Because that is a thing to be discussed later. why such a destiny for the majority of the human beings that they don't benefit out of the finest ideas which they themselves love. Okay, bye.